Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass. I hope everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Friday and Saturday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location that came in today. And also, we're going to take a look at the tropics as well at the end of this video. So stick around through the entire video and do not miss a beat of this forecast. Okay, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe today. Hit that subscribe button for me and you're in. You get my forecast twice per day and you'll enjoy the show as well. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks, and we're going to dive into the forecast now. Alright, we got quiet conditions up here around Quebec, Canada, back through portion of Montreal, Toronto, and Ontario, Canada, back toward the southwest, toward Vancouver, Canada as well. Also, we're in portions of Minnesota, Wisconsin, down towards Chicago, Illinois, down in the portions of Kentucky and Ohio there as well. Over here, and then fair conditions expected from, like I said, around Vancouver, Canada, to Seattle, Washington, to San Francisco and Los Angeles. Also down toward the Gulf of California, back up to Nevada, Utah, Arizona, just south of Denver, Colorado, and also in the portion of Dallas and Houston area. Texas, over in Louisiana, northern and southern portions of Mexico as well, and the Gulf of California also. Alright, we got showers and storms extending right along the Canadian border with Montana, over the portion of North Dakota, all the way back into Oregon, all the way down in the portion of Kansas, back in the portion down in toward the Atlanta metro area, down into the Florida Key, Miami area, back up through the Carolinas. Also, up into Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, Boston area, back up into Maine. Also back over toward New York State as well. In the yellow slashed area up here in the northeastern United States, from Pennsylvania back in toward some severe weather possible. South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, and Wyoming. Some heavy rain and flash flooding possible for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to your Saturday forecast. We got quiet conditions extended from Quebec, Canada, down to Montreal, back in the portion of New Hampshire, down toward Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Virginia, portion of the Carolinas, also through Kentucky, Ohio, and also in the northern Michigan there as well. A little bit right there in southern Canada, a little bit more in southwestern Canada as well, through portions of Seattle, Washington, through Oregon, down toward San Francisco, Los Angeles, down to the Gulf of California, central and northern Mexico, all the way over toward Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Louisiana, back in the portion of Colorado, Utah, Nevada as well. Excuse me. We got some showers and storms up here in southern Canada, and also over here in portions of Washington State, Oregon, also in Idaho, Montana, back in North Dakota, back in Wyoming, Michigan, also in the Chicago, Illinois, down toward Tennessee, back to the Carolinas, all the way back into southern Virginia. Also down toward the Miami area, Florida Keys, back toward Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, and portions of Denver, Colorado area as well. A little bit up here in northern. Alright, the yellow slashed area, some severe weather possible. Reports of Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa and Missouri. The red slashed area there. Over Minnesota, Iowa, back over toward North and South Dakota, and Wyoming there in Montana. Some heavy rain and flash flooding possible. For there we go, we got it. All right, we got some scattered showers, the numerous showers, Montreal, Toronto, Canada vicinity. Also toward Ontario. Wyoming, also Michigan. Also, we got some widespread showers, maybe a thunderstorm. All right, here we go, folks. As you can see, we got a few severe thunderstorm warnings. Flood advisories over portions of Indiana. Some flood warning advisories over portions of northeast Tennessee, also upstate South Carolina. Still got the coastal flood advisory vicinity. Also down along the Carolina coastal areas. Also, we got a severe thunderstorm watch central southern Georgia back into portion of Alabama. So I got a line of severe thunderstorm moving to the south-southeast, producing damaging winds and large hail as it continues to drop southeast. Portion of Alabama, also up in portions of Kentucky and also southern Illinois, also into Missouri and also Indiana. Also, we got flood watches also in effect for portions of South Dakota, portions of Wyoming, also into southeastern Montana, and also southeastern portions of Idaho as well. We got more severe thunderstorm warnings, ongoing warnings as well, watches, flood advisories, flood warnings, also some air quality alerts for portions of Nebraska and also into Colorado there as well. We got a few flood watches also in effect for Nebraska too. All right, got a heat advisory for portions of Alabama, Arkansas, Missouri, all the way into Kansas and the portion of Oklahoma, also southern Texas, southern and southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana, also southwest Texas, southern portion of New Mexico as well. We're here in Arizona. We got some sets of heat warning effect for Southern California and, like I said, Arizona. Also over here in Texas, also in Oklahoma, Kansas, also in Missouri, also portions of Arkansas, also in Louisiana, also over here in portions of Mississippi. Well, I might as well say much of Mississippi, that is, as well. All right, over portions of Wyoming, Red Flag, Northern California, much of Oregon, portion of Idaho, and also this little area here has some air quality alerts in portions of Montana. Special weather statement continued for Alaska. Also, these coastal flood statements also continue for the Hawaiian Chain Islands, Central and South. Still got the gale warnings along the coastal areas. All right, Storm Prediction Center overview. Sorry about this. My computer a little slow this evening, I see. Oh, okay, here we go. Got those showers and storms. Outlook, you can see a little bit better. Don't want to take it, I see. Uh, um, okay, there's the watches over Georgia now. Alabama. folks, but my computer is a little slow again. I see it is also another one over in Alabama, and also this one here. Here watches the portion of New York State, Michigan, also eastern Wisconsin, also in Colorado, and over here in Utah as well. The hail report with 9, 0 with large. One of them was in Washington. As up to maybe 80 or 90, maybe even 100. All right, we still got an ISO dry spots over here in portions of we're gonna wrap the video up. I don't know if we'll get a chance to see it, but anyway, there's nothing in the tropics. The tropics are quiet during the next 48 hours and also the next 7 days. The tropics are quiet. Okay, here you go. Tropical cyclone activity not expected during the next 48 hours and also the next 7 days. I did not see anything out there as well. Stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather.